So wait, Eric just left?
Yeah, Eric just left. Cliff was having computer problems, so he bombed out. I'll play this deck right now. So I decided to flip my playmat back around.
Fair. I mean, yeah, no, that works because like I you. I mean, I can see what you're doing.
Well, I flipped my playmat around and then just turned my camera upside down, and it works.
Yeah. There you go.
So the advantage that it had before, though, was that I could do like something like this and not obscure part of my board.
Do something like what?
Like move over here and start working on my computer,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
not obscure part of my playboard. So I'm recording this one. I'm gonna try to like post it to a streaming service so that I can possibly start at least showing off the game and then supplementing income.
Yeah. Even if you just get ad value, that's, I mean, better than nothing, right?
Better than nothing. Where's that? Is that Brago?
It is. It is Brago, the King Eternal.
It's so fitting that it's the Witch King.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a good job. He was like, no, it could have been better. I mean, as an artist, you always are like that, but.
Two to what?
Huh?
Two.
16.
I've had it.
Okay. Um. You know what? I'll keep this. All right. Island, fast turn.
Swamp into Soul Ring, pass turn.
Plains, fast turn.
Swamp, Erebos.
New or old?
Old.
Okay. Oh,
You can't gain life. And I can pay life to draw a card, basically.
yeah, agreed. Plains. I'll tap 3. I'll cast a Strider Harness and pass the turn.
Plains. 2, 3, 4. Aetherflux.
Gross.
And then I'll cast Divest, targeting you.
What does that do?
Target player reveals their hand. I choose an artifact or creature from it, and you have them discard it.
Okay.
But I will gain 2 life off of it.
So you get 2 lands, Traveler's Cloak, Sage's Reverie, and for creatures you have Trophy Mage and Separatist Void Mage.
I have no idea which of those is more high value target. Let's just go with the second to last one because it looks different.
Trophy Mage?
Yep.
Okay. And then are you done?
That'll be my turn.
Okay. I will play an island, and I'll tap 4 for Arcanist Owl, I can look at the top 4 cards of my library. I'm going to reveal an artifact or enchantment from among them, put it in my hand, the rest on the bottom of the library.
That's an ETB.
Yep. I am not going to reveal anything.
In a random order on the bottom.
Yep.
Fun.
Fast turn.
Land, plains, swamp. Kunos, I will gain a life off of it.
Okay.
And then I will pass turn.
Okay. I will play a Meandering River tapped. And I will tap 4. And I will cast Separatist Void Mage, returning Kunos to your hand.
Yep.
And pass turn.
During your end step, I'm going to pay 2 life, draw a card.
Okay.
Two, three. I'll recast Kunos again, I guess,
Gain life.
to gain a life, and then I will pass the turn.
Play a land. I'm going to tap 4 and cast Brago.
Yep.
Pay 1. Equip Brago with Strider Harness.
What does Strider Hardness do again?
+1/+1 and haste.
Okay.
And then I'll go to combat, and I will swing a 2/4 and a 3/3 flyer at you. Or 3/4 flyer and 3/3 flyer.
Okay.
And then I will, when on hit, I get to blink as much as I want. So I'm going to blink both of these. And when they come back in,
as well.
Huh?
You might as well blink Brago as well.
No, because he loses the equipped.
That's fair.
Separatist Voyage Mage comes in, returning Kunos to your hand. And Arcanist Owl, I can look at the top 4 and pick an artifact or an enchantment and put them into my hand. And I'm going to reveal a Triskelion to put into my hand.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
During your end step, I'm going to pay 2 and draw a card.
Okay.
Land. So the thing that keeps bouncing my commander back to my hand, which one is that?
This one.
Okay.
He's going to die, isn't he?
He's going to get exiled, not just die.
Mm. And then return to the battlefield, right? Not just...
Hardy har. So, unmake. I'm going to target the thing that keeps bouncing my commander.
Okay.
I gain a life off of it. 1, 2, 3, floating a mana. Recasting my commander again. Gaining 2 life.
2. Kunos is a 3/3, right?
That is true.
Okay.
And then I will pass turn.
Okay. Draw a card. I'm going to tap 6. I'm going to play Triskelion.
Gross.
I'm going to remove all 3 counters and shoot Kunos 3 times.
Good.
And then go to combat. 3 in the air and 3 in the air, so 6 in the air.
Okay.
And then blink, blink. Triskelion comes back in with 3 counters.
Yep.
And Arcanist Owl comes in. I can look at the top 4, pick an artifact or enchantment. I'll get Elixir of Immortality.
Party.
And pass turn.
Yep. I need a white mana, otherwise I'm pretty up a creek. 3 Heliod. I'm gonna gain a life. One, two, 3. I'll cast Doomfall, which gains me 2 life, and I'll put a +1/+1 counter on.
Well, they're not creatures, right?
Neither is online,
Yeah.
but I will. You just put the elixir into your hand, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna have you reveal your hand.
Okay. From what? What is the thing doing?
So Doomfall, I get to choose one. I either target an opponent and exile a creature, or target opponent exiles a creature they control, or target opponent reveals their hand. I choose a non-land from it and exile that card.
Okay, so you're choosing to exile a card from my hand.
Yes.
So I have Traveler's Cloak, Sage's Reverie, Momentary Blink, Cloud Blazer, and Elixir of Immortality.
Let's get rid of Momentary Blink.
Okay. And that's exile, right?
Correct. That's my turn.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to pay 4. And I'm going to cast Sage's Reverie on Brago.
Okay, what does that do?
I draw a card for each aura that's attached to a creature.
Okay.
On ETB, and then it gets +1/+1 for each aura I control that's attached to a creature. So right now that's just 1. So I draw a card.
Real discussing with Brago.
Yeah.
That's real discussing with Brago.
And then I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing 4, 7, 10 at you.
Okay.
And then I'm going to blink, blink, and then I'm going to shoot you for 3.
So
this comes back in.
That's after damage is dealt. Never mind. So I take another 3.
Yep. And then Sage's Reverie comes in and draw a card. And then Arcanist Owl comes back in. I look at the top 4. I may reveal. Oh, that sucks.
You whiff?
No, I didn't whiff, but I hit. Like Silverblade Paladin is going into the bottom.
That's unfortunate.
Giving Brago double strike. Super good. I'm going to get.
Oh, no. That lets you blink and then blink again, doesn't it?
Huh?
That lets you blink twice, doesn't it?
Yes. Blink the board twice. Decoction Module, and I'll pass turn.
Okay. That is a completely useless card right now. I'll pay 1, cast Grafdigger's Cage, which gains me a life. I'll put a +1/+1 counter on Heliod.
Isn't it not a creature, so you can't target it with that?
So whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or enchantment you control.
Oh, or enchantment. Okay.
Yep. And then that's my turn.
Okay. Draw. Okay. Man. Really not hitting land drops. I'm going to tap 4. And I'm going to cast Trial of Knowledge. When it enters the battlefield, I draw 3 cards and discard a card.
Seems real dumb.
Discard a Terramorphic Expanse. Play my land for turn. 1, 2, 3. Teo, the Shield Mage.
Okay.
I will -2 Teo and create a wall.
Okay.
And then I will move to combat. I'm going to swing a 4/6, 3/3, 4/4 at you.
Okay. Before damage is dealt, I will Furious Protection.
I have to. I wonder if Brago doesn't do it now.
He has to deal damage.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So I'm pretty sure he doesn't because I no longer am able to be hit.
You are still able to be hit. Your life total just doesn't change. I thought.
I thought I was taken out of phase, so it basically ended the combat.
Well, no, you're still. All your permanents are out of phase, but
it takes you out of phase too. Because I have protection from everything. So the way that Furious Protection reads is until your next turn,
so he won't.
life total
Right,
can't
he wouldn't do
change,
any
and you have
damage.
pro everything.
Okay. So yeah, that stops me from hitting you
For a turn.
and I will pass the turn.
I should have paid 2 life and drawn a card.
I'm fine if you do it. Oh, but you did it, but it's too late because you did it.
Yeah, I did it before. I finally have the mana to do what I was planning on doing. So that I'm tapping my Opal Palace for white.
Okay.
1, 2 white and 2 generic. Kaya's Wrath.
What does that do?
Blow up all creatures.
I will respond and shoot you for 3.
Okay.
Do.
What's really funny is that Heliod's at 4 +1/+1 counters, but he's not online.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then after that. Card. Play an island. And I'm going to pay 5. 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to cast Tragic Arrogance. For each player, choose among the permanents that player controls an artifact, creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker. Then each player sacrifices all other non-land permanents he or she controls. So I'm going to choose artifact, enchantment, planeswalker, lose my decoction module. And then for you, I'm going to choose...
I have 2 enchantments and 2 artifacts and 2 creatures. Well,
and also your 8th Flux. So I'm going to choose Graph Diggers. And I'm going to choose Erebos.
Okay.
So then you lose the rest.
I'll pay 2 life in response to draw a card.
Yep. And then I will pay 1. Oh, that's not going to do me any good. It just shuffles in. I'm going to pay 3, cast a Whisper Silk Cloak, and pass the turn.
Yep. I'll play Hall of Heliod's Generosity.
Okay.
1, 2, tapping a Hall of Heliod's Generosity to return Erebos from my graveyard to the top of my library.
Heliod or Erebos?
Heliod. Did I say Erebos?
Yep.
I did.
It's okay.
So, Heliod to the top of my library. I'll pay 2 life, draw a card. I don't have enough mana for that
So close.
so far. Well, I'll pay 2 more life, draw another card.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll go kick rocks. Because I didn't draw any answers for Brago.
He's coming. Draw a card. Yay, play a land. Tap 6. Cast Brago. Tap 2. Actually, tap 3. First, equip Strider Harness onto Brago. And then equip Whisper Silk Cloak. So now he has Hexproof. Oh, yeah, Shroud. Yeah, so that's the end. I can't target him anymore.
Without moving the cloak.
Right. And then I will tick Teo down to 1, create a wall, and go to combat. Swing at you for 3, unblockable.
2, 3. And then flicker Teo so that he never really dies.
Yep, flicker Teo and the Trial of Knowledge. Teo comes back in with 5. Trial of Knowledge comes in. I draw 3 cards and discard a card. 1, 2, 3. And I will discard Traveler's Cloak. And pass turn.
Okay. Land.
How much Brago damage have you taken?
10, I think.
Because he's hit you 3, 4, 4, 3. Right? Or was it 3, 4, 3?
3,
We'll just say
4,
3, 4, 3. So you're at 10. Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3. So I'll cast Heliod. Then I'll cast Kunaros. And I guess I will die.
What's your life total?
I'm at 11.
Oh, okay. We're getting there. All right. I will take my turn.
But the fact that I wasn't able to answer Brago the first 2 times because he kept bouncing me back.
Yeah,
So
I mean, really, like, the Trial of Knowledge put me into a really good spot. I mean, yeah, I did, and I guess that's true, because I did slow you down quite a bit.
Yeah, you bounced my Kunaros back to my hand, so I had to continue to try to do that first.
Play land. 1, 2, 3. Speaking of bouncing Kuranos to your hand, Mana War, return Kuranos to your hand.
Okay.
Then I'll tap 4, and I will cast the Wanderer. Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other permanents I control.
Gross.
And I will create a wall just because I can.
And then swing at
And
me
go
for
combat. Swing at you for another 3. So you're at 13, Commander, and I will blink Teo. I will leave Mana War alone and blink Trial of Knowledge. So I draw 3 and discard 1.
And that'll be your turn?
That's my turn. Discarding an island.
Play land. 1. I can't do that.
You can recast Kuranos.
Well, that's not what I was thinking. I was going to try to blow up your commander.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
He's untargetable. I have hexproof, and also the non-wanderer permanents can't be dealt damage.
Non-combat damage.
Correct. That's what I meant to say.
Three. I'll drop Kunos. 1, 2. Pay another 2 life to draw another card. And I guess I'll do it one more time. That's the game. Good game, Bob.
All right, good game.
Like I didn't draw a single flyer that entire game.
Yeah. I mean, even if you had, it was still a little difficult.
Because you kept bouncing things back in my hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a little surprised when you didn't get rid of the Void Mage when I revealed my hand. Because if you've gotten rid of that, like, Trophy Mage is good, and I can go get, like, Whisper Silk Cloak and my Haste Enablers. But
it was either way, I was in a bad spot because I couldn't deal with either one.
Yeah. And then when you did deal with something, I was able, because like I
You
had
bounce right back.
Right. I also had 2 board wipes in my hand. So like
I
when
had
you
one
did
board
that,
wipe in my hand. So I would have been a lot better off if I had gotten one more white source, about 2 turns sooner.
yeah, that's fair.
Because I would have blown up your board and not wasted my exile effect on the mage.
What was your destruction effect?
Kai's Wrath. I blew up the board.
Oh, right. How you did, yeah.
Like, the downside to that is having the 4 mana required for it. I forgot what I was trying to say.
Yeah, double white, double black.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually, like in a 2-color deck, that's not usually a problem.
Those tricolor 7 mana spells that have been being shared.
They're gross.
They're disgusting, and they're pretty well balanced because they're also really hard to cast at that point.
I disagree. Mostly like if you're running, like, a lot of people, if they're running 3 colors, they're running Chromatic Lantern. They're running like Gilded Lotus. And like a Gilded Lotus would take care of 30 your color right there.
That's fair.
Right? So like then you're down to just having to get to like the harder to, like, because it's what, 3/2/3, right? So then you just have to get a 2 and a 3.
It's 2/3/2.
2/3/2. Oh, so you're down to just having 2s.
Yeah.
Like with just a Gilded Lotus. So I don't think it's that crazy. It's also like it's a 7-drop, so it's not happening immediately, and it's definitely more in the like casual range.
Yeah.
But like that decimate everything your opponent has is pretty rough.
Yeah. But Decimate is also a disgusting card because it hits 4 targets.
Yeah. Accurate. I didn't mean to replace that card. Yeah.
I'll keep this.
I will keep this as well. You want to start us off?
Sure. Leyline of the Void.
Cool.
Seems like a good first turn, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Play a Swamp into Appetite for Brains.
What does that do?
Target opponent reveals their hand. I choose a card from among it, and with CMC4 or greater, and exile it.
So Island, Plains, Manowar, Trophy Mage, Enlightened Ascetic, and Meteorite gets exiled.
Is that the only 4-drop you have?
It's a 5-drop, and yep, they're 2/3/3. And it's actually I want to replace it, so.
Okay. Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Play an island, pass turn.
Nihil Spellbomb. Pass turn. I literally kept it because I had 3 things that I could do in the first 2 turns.
It's fair. Enlighten Ascetic, destroy Leyline of the Void.
Cool.
And pass turn.
And I didn't draw land, so I'm kind of up a creek.
Yeah. Usually, like, having plays in your first 3 turns are nice, typically.
But then not getting lands is painful. I'm gonna exile your graveyard. When it hits the graveyard, I'm gonna draw a card.
Okay.
That's also not a land, so pass turn.
Okay. Play an island, and I'm going to cast Trophy Mage, and I can search for an artifact with CMC 3, reveal it, and put it into my hand. I'm going to get a Haunted Cloak, and I'll pass turn.
Yep. I got a land. Unfortunately, everything in my hand costs 3 or more.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Okay. Play a Plains, and I'm going to cast Brago and pass turn. Did you hear me, or did I stutter?
What was that?
I pass turn.
Oh. Haha.
Got there.
Got there, boys. Goonerus. Pass turn.
Okay. All right, that's sad. Would have appreciated more lands. All right, I will tap 3, 2, 3, and I'll cast Mana War, returning Kunaros to your hand. And then I will swing in for 5.
Okay.
And then I will blink, blink, blink. And there's no enchantment to target. I get a 3-drop artifact and the end. And I'm going to get Mace of the Valiant.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Pass turn.
Oh, that's bad. Okay. As much as I want to do other things, I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to cast Core Cartographer. When it enters the battlefield, I'm going to search my library for a Plains card. And
You're gonna look. You're gonna search the top 4 cards of your library.
Oh, you jerk! 1, 2, 3, 4, and I get a Plains. Yeah, and then I shovel the whole thing. Take that.
Got there, boys.
And then I'm going to go to combat. How big is that?
It's a 2/1.
Okay, so we're going to 2/4 Brago in.
Yep.
And then when I hit you, I'm going to blink Trophy Mage, Mana War, and Core Cartographer. I will stack it.
For your library twice.
Nope. Core Cartographer comes in first, then Trophy Mage, and then Mana War. And Manowar will return Haven Mind Sensor to your hand. And then I will get
I tried.
a Plains. Yep. And I was surprised you didn't block because I was going to get rid of him. And I will get I'm just going to get Trepanation Blade. And pass turn. Got my, yeah.
Pretty sure I'm dead meat. Diabolic Tutor.
And you can still board wipe and do quite a bit. Because I can't just go off in one turn, you know?
Yeah. I think the only option I have is to go for a board wipe, though.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. Go. Card, play an island. And I will pay 3. Cast Mace of the Valiant. And it's not really super useful right now. I'll tap 3 and cast Haunted Cloak and move to combat. I will swing my board. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Yep.
And then they all do their thing. So I get a Plains. I might as well do him too. So I'm going to pretend I don't know that you have a board wipe and not return something of value of mine into my own hand. So I get a Plains and what do I need at this point? Whisper Silk. And I will pass the turn. Oh, and then Mace of the Valiant gets 5 counters and pass turn.
Okay. What does Mace of the Valiant do?
Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each charge counter on Mace of the Valiant. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield near my control, I may put a charge counter on Mace of the Valiant.
Gross. But yeah, board wipe.
Yep.
It's the only way to even try to come back at this point.
Yeah.
But you've got the definite advantage in that you have 2 equipments and way more lands.
Yes. Yeah. Getting Core Cartographer was huge. All right, so you're done?
Yep.
And then doesn't that gain you life?
If I had creatures.
I thought it was for each creature destroyed.
Each creature you control.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Draw a card. I will play a land for turn. I will pay 6 and cast Brago and get a charge counter. And then I'll pay 1, equip Brago. He now has Vigilance, Trample, and Haste.
That's gross. So I take another 2?
And take another 2. And I will blink himself. He comes back in. Mace of the Valiant gets another charge counter.
Yep.
And I'll re-equip Haunted Cloak. And pass turn.
Play that. One, two, three, Kunos. 1, 2, revoke existence. I'm gonna hit the mace.
Oh. That's the first time. Oh, that's exiled, right?
Yep.
It's the first time I've had. I think it's you. Take my toys away.
Something that makes your commander infinitely harder to deal with is something I don't want to deal with right now.
Look, it was totally the right play. It was the appropriate play. I'm just. Are you done after that?
That's me done.
Okay. Draw a card. Oh, and that was exiled. You jerk. All right. So let's see. I'm going to tap 6. And I'm going to cast Vidalcan Dismisser. When it comes into play, put target creature on top of its owner's library.
I'm assuming you're hitting Kunoros with that.
Yep, that is a correct assumption.
Party.
And then I will tap 3 and cast Trepidation Blade. And then move to combat and hit you for 2.
Yep.
Vigilance. And pass turn.
Two, three, four, five. Dark Petition.
That you get to tutor for a card, and then you can buy it back if you discard.
I get to tutor for a card, and if there are 2 or more instants of sorceries in my graveyard, which there are, I get 3 black mana.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll go for her. Pass turn.
Okay.
Oh, that was a bad plan.
What's that?
Never mind. I made a goof.
You didn't use your 3 black?
No. I went for a card that I can't cast.
I missed something.
So I didn't use the 3 black, but that's not the problem.
Okay. I suppose I'll find out soon enough.
I'll probably be dead before I get a chance to.
I'm going to equip Brago with Trepidation Blade.
Cool.
And then I'm going to pay 3. And I'm going to cast a...
What does Trepidation Blade do?
It's a lot of text. Whenever equipped creature attacks, defending player reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card. The creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn for each card revealed this way. That player puts the revealed cards into his or her graveyard. So you mill till you hit a land, and then it gets +1/+0 for each card you mill.
Gross. Yeah, I just thoroughly screwed up.
And I will put Whisper Silk Cloak onto Brago.
Okay.
And then go to combat, and actually wait. I'm going to cast a Merfolk Wayfinder first. Reveal the top 3, put all islands into my hand, and I whiffed, and I got rid of Silverblade Paladin again. All right, now I'm attacking. Mill till you hit a land.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5.
Okay.
So that puts me at 13 commander. Or puts me at 15
7
commander.
All right. And pass turn.
Oops. Soul Guide Lantern, I will exile the Crumb. What's in your graveyard?
Core Cartographer, Mana War, Trophy Mage, Enlightened, Ascetic.
It really doesn't matter because I'm gonna exile all cards in your graveyard anyway.
Okay. I hope that wasn't what you got.
No.
Okay. Living Death.
Nope. I would have been able to cast it this turn if I had gotten Living Death.
Ah.
I'll drop Even Mind Sensor and try to block your commander next turn. That's all I've really got.
If you want to take that back, Whisper Silk Cloak gives Brago unblockable.
Kaya's Guile, then. I will have you sack a creature and I will gain 4 life.
Okay. I'll get rid of the Merfolk Wayfinder. And then done. Okay. Draw, play a land. Swing with Brago. Mill till you hit a land.
1.
So 3 more damage.
It's me at 18 commander.
Pass turn.
Yeah, I think that's the game.
Okay.
So there's the card that I went for.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of important to be able to cast it.
So my focus was more on how can I stop Brago from hitting me real hard.
Yeah.
Elishnorn will do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoops.
Oh. Crap. I think I've got one more in me, and then
I was going to say the same. Do you want to keep doing this? Do you want to change it up? What are you thinking?
I was gonna switch up to Tesa.
Okay. I guess I'll do Baltani. I have no idea how that's going to match up, but it doesn't matter. Getting it.
It's interesting how well Tuvasa holds its own. Like, Lavinia never held its own that way.
I mean, 22 pieces of removal is a lot of removal. So I'm surprised that the other one didn't.
It had more Planeswalkers in it. I think I took 4 Planeswalkers out and put 1 more back in to build to Tuvasa.
I mean, maybe it's just the green splash? Who knows?
I think it may just be the green splash that's giving it the ramp that it needed.
Yeah, I mean, because mana fixing is a thing.
Yeah. It's got 37 lands in it, I think. It's got more
How many
lands in
did
it than I usually
Lavinia
build.
have?
Like 2 less.
That sometimes makes a difference.
But it's almost all basics.
That's
So
still
I need to invest in non-basics in order for it to become effective, I guess.
Yeah, that's always. I hate that that's true, but it's true. Like when you invest in the shocks, that makes a big difference, and then you invest in fetches, and then that makes a huge difference. Because it's like if you get 1 fetch, and like I use the bicycle lands. 1, because they're fetchable, and 2, late game, sometimes it's useful. Like, so like a lot of times, like in my Alayla, I have all the bicycles, and I'm like, yeah, a bicycle and a fetch. I have all of my colors right now.
So that's a 20 for me.
19. I was just going to say not 20, but that's so close.
So close. So far.
Yes. Not good enough. No.
I'll try this.
That was going to be horrible. Oh, yeah. Actually, it wouldn't have been too bad. I had no plays to start, and the top 3 cards would have been perfect on the not perfect on curve, but like 2 2-drops and a 3-drop that would have fixed my hand. So, you know, that's why you never look.
No, what would have been really funny is if you had rolled a 1.
Yeah. I am going to keep this.
Okay. Godless Shrine. Tormod's Crypt.
Okay. Forest Pass. That Tormod's Crypt is good. I don't like it, but it's good.
What deck are you running again?
Multani.
Oh,
You
I'm
can
sorry.
move all the lands out when you want to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Zulaport Cutthroat? No, I'm saying I'm sorry because Tormod's Crypt.
Oh, no, you're
Probably
good.
should put that in frame.
You're good. You're good.
Completely sarcastically.
Yeah. You done?
Yeah.
Forest. Elfheim Sanctuary. Fast turn.
Prismatic Vista. I'll shock myself for 1, I guess, to go get a planes.
1 is in shock.
I'll ping myself for 1.
Technically correct. The best kind of correct.
You drama, man.
Mm-hmm.
Drop Tesa.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
During my upkeep, I'm gonna search my library for a basic forest and put it into my hand, and shuffle my library, then skip my draw.
Wait, hold on, what does that card do again?
At the beginning of your upkeep, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal that card, and put it into your hand. If you do, skip your draw step.
So you can basically guarantee you never miss a land drop for a while.
Correct. So, like, I actually kept a 2-lander in that because now I'm going to be fixed.
For as long as you need lands.
Yep. Play that land, and then I'm going to cast Omen of the Hunt and go get another one and pass the turn.
Okay. I'm gonna drop a Lotus Field, sacrificing my 2 basics.
Seems good.
And I basically have all the mana I need for a good while. You have no creatures, right?
Correct.
3 at you.
Okay. 37.
Pass turn.
Okay, untap. I am going to. It's Lotus Field, not Lotus Vale, right?
Lotus
I'm
Field.
first.
What
Sorry.
does Lotus Vale?
Huh?
What does Lotus Vale do?
So Lotus Vale is the one that comes in and it's untapped and taps for 3 of any one color, but the lands you sacrifice have to be untapped. And then
It's
Lotus
really
Field
strong.
is the hexproof one.
Yeah.
I think is what you have, yeah.
It's hexproof, enters tapped, and yeah. But it doesn't have the stipulation they have to be untapped lands.
Yeah. Yeah, it's both, like, it slows you down for a turn where Lotus Veil does not, but it's not.
Yeah,
It's
they're both
both
solid.
better numbers. I'm gonna crack my Omen of the Hunt and scry 2.
So what I don't get is why Prismatic Vista is over $20.
And I'll leave it there. It's just another fetch that can be run in every deck.
That can be run in every deck. I get this, but why is it a $20+ card?
Actually, oh yeah, I'll leave it there. Yeah, it's crazy. Pass turn. It's, I mean, because the thing is like if you look at the portal tutors, the portal tutors are more expensive just because there's less of them. So like the ally fetches have been printed in what, 3 sets?
I have no idea. I'm casting Smothering Tithe.
You would.
And you still have no creatures? So that's another
Correct.
3 at you.
Okay, 34.
Pass turn.
Okay. I am going to skip my draw step and tutor a land.
Sounds fun.
I liked what was on top, and then I'm going to play that land. I liked what was on top, and I kept it there, but I'd rather not let you get the treasures. And then I'm going to pay 6 and cast Multani.
Well, all that means is that you'll eventually empty your hand out.
Pass turn. In theory, yeah.
Adding 3 black and a white to my mana pool. I'm going to float a black, casting Cruel Celebrant and Darkest Hour.
So all your creatures are black, and then...
All creatures are black, not just mine.
Okay.
And then whenever a creature of mine dies, you lose 2 life, I gain 2 life.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. And as a surprise to no one, I'm going to tutor a land instead of giving you a treasure.
That's fine. I just need a sack outlet at this point.
I know. I know. And cut. And then I'll play said land, and I'm going to tap 6. I'm going to cast Rain of Thorns. I'm going to destroy target artifact, Tormod's Crypt, destroy target
I'll exile your graveyard in
enchantment.
response.
Okay. Destroy target enchantment, Darkest Hour, and destroy target land, your Godless Shrine.
Not my Lotus Field.
I can't. It's hexproof.
Oh, fair.
I would. Oh, I would.
I don't doubt it.
And then I will swing in with a 7/7. Oh, actually, yeah. You have 5 power on board?
4.
4. I'll swing in with a 7/7 Multani.
Okay.
And pass turn.
One, two, three, floating a black. I'm gonna Bankrupt in Blood.
What does that do?
Has an additional cost to sack 2 Bankrupt in Blood, sack 2 creatures. I'm gonna sacrifice Zulaport Cutthroat and Cruel Celebrant. You lose 4 life, I gain 4 life.
Okay.
And I draw 3 cards.
Okay. Go to 30.
One, two, three. None of those are lands.
Oh, man.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Then I guess I'll swing at you with a 2-3.
I thought it was 3. Oh, you
She's
were
a
hitting
2-3.
a 1-1.
And a 2-3.
And that's where the 3 was. Okay, so I go up to 6 commander, and I go down to 28 life.
Yep.
Done?
Done.
Okay. I'm going to tutor a land. And you have 2 1/1s?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to kill you. Tap 3, Blanchwood Armor on Multani. Tap
Okay.
5.
Got you.
So Blanchwood Armor basically doubles her power and toughness because it gives me +1/+1 for each forest I control. And
Okay.
then I'm going to cast Hunter's Prowess, give her +3/+3 and trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that draw that many cards. So I'm going to swing with a 19/19 Multani.
Oh, you have a land in your graveyard.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, 16.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because the +3/+3. That's
Yep.
where I was getting mixed up. So that's
And I already hit you for 7, right?
yeah. That's game, I believe. I can't do anything about that.
Okay. And then I draw 19 cards and you make 19 treasure, but you're dead.
Yeah.
I think that was the least I've ever been able to make Smothering Tide do.
No, I wasn't drawing anything worthwhile for at least 5 turns.
How many lands are you running?
It's not that I wasn't getting enough lands, because I was drawing lands about every 3 cards.
Okay.
It's
It was
that I was not drawing gas.
okay.
So I was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was 11 turns away from a sack outlet.
Oh, yeah.